All it takes is one fentanyl-laced pill to kill someone.
Right now, Colorado is seeing a dramatic rise in the number of overdoses and deaths as well. And state leaders say enough is enough.
Denver 7's Megan Lopez explains what they plan to do about it.
This is actually a senior picture, which is my favorite picture of him.
It was a single pill that took Braden Burke's life.
A blue M30, thought to be a prescription oxycodone.
Not addiction, just one bad decision.
He was cremated in a Bronco jersey. He was just a huge sports fan.
A single pill that shattered Tammy Gotsagen's world.
I mean, you grieve every day.
It took even less.
It was a half of a pill that took Ashley's life.
To change Andrea Thomas's.
She wasn't aware what was in that fentanyl was in this pill.
Fentanyl is killing our kids.
Across the country and in Colorado, fentanyl deaths are rising sharply.
One of these pictures is an actual oxycodone pill. The others are not. And they look exactly the same.
During a press conference Thursday, Attorney General Phil Weiser, district attorneys, families, and state lawmakers came together to outline their plan to help.
We need more resources for law enforcement to thoroughly investigate each and every single death.
We are going to work on a grant program to ensure that they have the resources to do just that.
That plan that will come in the form of a bill also includes more education and more addiction recovery resources.
With this legislation, we aim to disrupt supply chains and dismantle drug networks.
Lawmakers also want to change the penalties for fentanyl. Right now, possession of 4 grams or less is a misdemeanor.
4 grams of fentanyl, it's not like 4 grams of cocaine. When someone has 4 grams of fentanyl, that is enough to kill thousands of people.
For families and advocates, this is a public health crisis, not about addiction, but poisoning. So in their tragedy, they're spreading the word.
In a time of experimentation, you're not talking about even becoming addicted to an illicit drug. You're talking about losing your life the first time.
Hoping their work and the state's actions will help cut down on these deaths.
We don't want anybody else to ever go through this.
Yeah,
so
it's the worst thing.
Megan Lopez, Denver 7.
And going in depth now, the DEA announcing today that it has seized 20.4 million fake prescription pills in the U.S. That's just this year. And they say that adds up to enough fentanyl to provide a lethal dose to every single American. The latest data from the CDC reports that between May of 2020 and April of 2021, more than 100,000 people died from drug overdoses.
Colorado Attorney General Phil Weiser has been working to hold opioid manufacturers accountable for overdose deaths. In July, Colorado and 14 other states won lawsuits against Johnson & Johnson and Purdue Pharmaceuticals. The state was awarded about $400 million total. None of that will go directly to payouts to the victims' relatives. Rather, it will be used in communities impacted by the opioid crisis.